Yo, what is good? I am Richie Kim and welcome back to Richie Revs. This is going to be a slightly different video. I wouldn't say this is like a mod or anything, but I would say that this is pretty essential if you want to keep your car like as clean as possible. Plus, if you live in like a place with like super bad weather, then I definitely think that this is very necessary. But yeah, I mean, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'm gonna be replacing the mats that come in the M3. So what I actually have here is a package from TuxMat. Let's go ahead and open this up. But yeah, so I've been looking for, I guess, like a set of mats for a while. And I found that TuxMat is supposed to be really, really good. It's a very high quality mat. Very easy to clean. It does feel very nice too. And these are gonna, protect the interior of your car. Like actually like a full protection of the car. So that's gonna be really nice. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna install these today. Let's see how they fit. So what I'm actually gonna do first is vacuum the original mats. So yeah, I'm gonna vacuum the car really quick, just clean it up a little bit, so none of this extra dust and debris like gets over the rest of the car. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, these little mats that BMW provides are really, really dinky. They're definitely not great quality mats or anything like that. And they're super small. So one thing about the TuxMat though that I don't like, but it is what it is. So it actually covers up the dead pedal, which it depends on how you look at it, right? Like it's either a good thing because you're protecting the dead pedal, or it's a bad thing because you don't get to see, the aluminum on here, and you're not going to see the M, which, in my opinion, it's a give and take, right? Like at least it's going to be fully protected. It's never going to get like extremely dirty or anything. So I think that's a plus. But yeah, it does kind of suck that, we're not going to see that M on there anymore. But trade-offs, right? Also, that's kind of disgusting, but whatever. That doesn't do anything. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna clean the rest of my car real quick, and then we're gonna install the TuxMats. Let's see how they fit. Let's see how they look. All right, so we are going to try to slide this first mat in. So one thing I will say, from what I've read from other people's experience, is that if you have the manual version of this car, you might have some issues because the pedal actually, or the mat, gets in the way of your clutch. So that is something to consider if you are planning on buying this mat. Just know that, there are people who have had some trouble when it comes to the fitment of the fitment of a manual M3. But I have the competition, or I have the extra version, M3 Comp, so I should not have that problem. But yeah, I mean, the fitment. Let's see. So one thing about this mat is it does actually utilize the OEM, like whatchamacallit, like the little OEM Velcro that helps lock in the mat. So this will actually, not be moving around, which is great. Let's see. I mean, this fitment does look pretty damn good. There might be just like a little bit of play around the dead pedal, but maybe it's not fully in. Let's see. I'm gonna try to shove it all the way up. Okay, well, it is all the way up. I mean, the mat's basically fully flush against the actual car. So, all right, I think I'm good. You know, this wraps around over here too. I mean, fitment looks good. Let's see. Ow. Okay, yeah, I mean, you can fully press all the pedals. That's great. Yeah, I mean, the fitment looks really good. Let's see. I wish it came down a little bit more over in this corner, but I think it'll probably come down like over time. Let's see. If I move this up, does it... Cool. Okay, I mean, doesn't really look like anything's affected. But I mean, yeah, like I said, you have full coverage, which is really great. Like even on the sides over here. So if you do spill something, right, it's not getting on any of the like fabric, I guess, on the floor. So it'll never actually damage the car. You'll just have to clean the mats, which is awesome. But yeah, okay, let's get the rest of these in, and then let's see what it looks like after everything's done. All right, so the left one is in. Let me see if I can fix this on the left side, but it looks pretty damn good. Yeah, I mean, I would say that it's not as flush on this side as it is on the driver's side. Like you see, there is a little bit of play, but that's because this is like one piece. It's not like actually cut out like on the other side. But I mean, let's see. And there is a little bit of like play over here too. But overall, I mean, it still looks really, really good. Like you're getting, oh, okay. So if you actually, okay, wait. That looks better. Yeah. Okay, so it goes right underneath this like plastic over here, and then it's pretty set. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this one looks good too. Let's see if I roll the seats up. Does it affect anything? Can I go all the way up without interfering with the mat? Oh, it can. Nice. Okay, yeah, I mean, you know, so far so good. I am pleased with the overall fitment of this, and it looks great. Like it really does not look cheap, nor does it feel cheap. Okay, yeah, so like I was saying, probably one of the major reasons I went with TuxMat over, I guess, like the competitors is because the rear mats are actually one whole piece, and because of that, you actually get to cover the like this portion right here of the mat, and you actually cover like the center portion as well. And that is something that you don't really see too often, at least I haven't. So that is something, you know, that was one of the deciding factors that I decided to go with TuxMat as well. But yeah, I mean, it's nice one piece. Let's see what the fitment is like though, and then I'll, okay, let's see if I can clean this out a little bit. My vacuum died. I'm actually gonna take off my shoes so I can get back here. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's supposed to go around. Okay, that looks pretty good. I don't know if it's gonna get caught over here. I don't think it should, but hopefully it doesn't. Okay, so we have this side settled. Let's check out the left side. So we slide that in. Slide this in over here. Oh wait. I see. this has a lot of room in the back. Okay. Let me clear this out. Okay, I mean, this is pretty much all set as well. Okay, so it's all in. I would definitely say that the overall fitment in the rear is definitely not as clean as it is in the front, but you're still getting that full-on protection. Like, look at this middle piece is covered completely, which is great. You have like this little part right here that's also covered. So, I mean, yeah, in terms of like where the fabric is, you're pretty much getting full protection. So yeah, I mean, overall fitment is good. Front fitment is definitely better than the rear fitment, but by no means is the rear fitment bad. All right, so now we're going to do a little test, right? Let's see if the mat is affected when you scoot the seat all the way back. Nope, you're clear. That's amazing. So if you guys are super tall, you won't have any issues. If you guys are super short, you also won't have any issues. Like the mat does not interfere with the track of the car seat. So yeah, I mean, you guys are going to be covered. Let me switch over to my phone camera and see if it shows up like the quality of the mats and like the fitment of the mats a little bit better. But I mean, I think it looks great. But this is pretty much what the mat looks like inside the car. Like I said, you know, the fitment is pretty spot on. You are covered fully on the sides over there as well, which is really, really good. And then, you know, the mats don't get in the way of the car seat. So if you do want to move your car seat all the way up or all the way back, I mean, you're pretty much set. And like even in the back, so you do have like some slide space right here. Like I said, the fitment in the rear is definitely not as good as it is up in the front, but I mean, you're still getting that full coverage. Like, yeah, I mean, even like right here, right? Like this is fully covered as well. So you won't have any liquids or whatever getting on the fabric part of like the floor liner or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I mean, fitment looks good. The quality feels like a, you know, a nice high quality, like all weather mat. So yeah, I mean, maybe, like I said, maybe I'll do a review later down the line of like how it's held up. But I mean, so far so good. Like, it looks great. So yeah, I mean, this is not a sponsored video or anything, but yeah, I mean, so far I'm very pleased with how the product is. So shout out TuxMat for making some good stuff. At least I hope it's good. We'll see down the line, but yeah, that's pretty much it. If you all do live in like a, you know, a rainy environment or where you get a lot of junk in your car, I would highly recommend, you know, some all-weather mats, whether or not it's like TuxMat or not. But yeah, it's just, you know, the carpets that, or the floor mats that come with the M3 are like these super dinky. Actually, let's go take a look at it one more time. Yeah, I mean, the car mats that come in the car, like, are these just super dinky little fabric mats. So they're definitely not the best, and they get like kind of faded pretty quickly. Like my car's like, what, only 3 months old, and it's starting to fade. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. But I do really like the all-weather mats, and I think the TuxMats look pretty great, and I think the quality should be good too. So yeah, highly recommend getting like some TuxMats or something, or just all-weather mats. Like, just replace these are pretty crap. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Once again, shout out TuxMat for making some good stuff, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.